see here. Live. Hey, Chris, what's up? Had to restart. I don't know what happened. Must have just been. I got full service of internet. Hollywood Undead, we know Hollywood Undead, but hey, Chris, what's up, dude? You can see again, yeah. Tomorrow. She starts school tomorrow. And then, so it's half day tomorrow. I got it wrote down. And then she goes back Wednesday. So she goes back the 20th. So she's the 18th in the morning, 19th she's off, back to school, regular scheduled programming on the 20th. Yeah, so tomorrow. Let's say if you're like I'll message you after I'm done here in about half hour, 40 minutes. I'm done around noon. But I'll message you afterwards and say I've got her until Wednesday. So like I said, we're just down the road. So if you'd like to hang out or whatever, so we can we figure something out. But I wasn't sure if you were still in here lurking or hanging out either. But yeah. So yep, tomorrow. Yep. So yeah, guys, we've got little one starting school tomorrow. She is just, like I said, she's so excited. Yeah, there we go, guys. Internet's better. It happens sometimes. But anyways, somebody was asking about the weight loss. It was just, I don't know how much I froze there. Like I said, I was overweight. Knew it. I wasn't like obese, but I needed a change. So but yeah, and then next thing I need to do, because like I said, I gotta set up for a surgery, but I got another hernia fix again. But I'll hit the gym, get a little bulk, little beef going. I've lost the weight, now I need a little tone. Looks like it's gonna rain today though. I was trying to see if she wanted to get some more bike riding in. It's so cute. Last couple of weeks, she's like, Dad, can we ride my bike? I'm like, it's like 3 p.m. It's going to be super hot. She's like, it's okay. I just want to. I'm like, okay. We will, every time, we will go around the neighborhood once and she'll go, oh, Dad, my back's sweating. I'm like, I told you. Chris. Who's the go-to person while working out? Probably now a lot of like Slaughter to Prevail, Bad Omens, Sleep Token. Dude, Bev, it's so funny. I try to tell every time, I'm like, honey, it's like hot, like the hottest part of the day. I don't care. Okay. You care. I think I just got fatter. That's actually, speaking of, speaking of Slaughter, that's what's weird is Chandler is so gonna care in about 15 minutes. She goes through so many different styles of music. So again, she likes 21 Pilots a lot. She likes Sleep Token a lot. She also likes Slaughter to Prevail. She likes the big growling voice and the screams and all that stuff. But then she also goes, she likes K-pop. She likes Stray Kids, like all of this stuff. And it's like, I don't know what she listens to like at home. Because I've tried to ask her before. I'm like, do you listen to? She's like, no, like we don't put that on. Or I think she said something about like they don't. I don't know if they don't have YouTube or something. I don't know. But I was like, well, what do you listen to? And she's like, I don't know. So I try to tell her because she'll ask. She's like, what is this? Because she likes Falling in Reverse. She loves Ronnie. So I'll tell her, I'm like, this is Sleep Token Emergence. You know, like the song name is this, but the band is called this. And she'll go, oh, okay. That way she's getting kind of a grasp on this is 21 Pilots, this is NF, because she likes NF too. Sounds, because she kind of understands it now. She'll be like, Dad, is this Sleep Token? I'm like, yes, this is Sleep Token. So, Sleep Token blows, you got weird ears. But she always asks to put on, she likes Zombified from Falling in Reverse, and she likes it. She always calls it the Woohoo song. She likes with him and Jelly Roll. But I think that she does the same thing that I do with sounds. When I was younger, it was like a cadence and a vibe and like maybe the instrumentals or whatever it was that like caught me. And because Mom and Grandma and stuff and my grandpa were like in quartets and barbershops. And so I would find sounds like that. And I think that's what, and then it started just becoming good music. So, a rage here. So, from the barber store, what's up, buddy? But what I was saying is, I would find like those, like almost like harmonizing sounds, if you will. But I think she kind of has a similar, like she does that. What she likes, she knows the like vibe, because she also really gets into like Carpet Man, things like that. Hey, what's up? Yep, just chilling. Just hanging out. Sorry, my stuff has stopped. There we go. There we go. Good to see you too. Thanks for being here. Is the man being cut? Guys, dude, I'm so upset right now. Speaking of hair, because it looks so good today. I found last night that even Wigs for Kids does charge. Because the guy we were hanging out with last night said he used to grow his hair too, like for that reason. And he would do it for Wigs for Kids. And when he found out that they were, I don't mean pocketing the money, but it wasn't free like they were saying for the kids. Because I was going to do Locks of Love, and then I found out that like, no, they still have to pay for the wigs, all this stuff, and then they make a profit off of the money. They're doing the same thing with Wigs for Kids. I'm like, no, dude. Like, I'm trying. Come on, man. You gotta have your fucking grubby hands on everything. These poor kids. I'm just gonna fucking cut my hair and give it to some kid. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Yeah, trying to help folks. Like, thought that was the point. I was so bummed. I gotta do more research though, but I was so bummed when I heard. I'm like, are you shitting me? Because I was like, I was not doing that one specifically and doing it. And they're like, yeah, a lot of people were doing that. But then they found out. I'm like, fucking Christ. Like, I just went and got it trimmed. Again, like I take care of it. I wanted a kid to have a good set of hair, man. Blessed with the perfect hairline. I know Chandler had a shitload of hair when she was born. Like the nurses were like, "Oh my God, look at all that hair!" Like they were borderline like in awe. I'm like, "Is that not a thing?" Like, but wait, Maleficent, but oh, never heard. Like when she was born, you could damn near put it in a little bit sprout. Like, yeah, I'm thinking about her showing her their perfect hairline. It is so that we just got it well, cut, but like trimmed. She got it was about like that, but it was also in the fact of because the girl I go to, the friend of mine that owns her salon, Callie, but she was saying she's like if she's wanting to like learn to wash her hair and condition it and brush, you know, like let's take some length off. So that's what she did, and she was telling me like I'm watching channel now. She's doing her best to try to brush it out, and that's the one of the biggest things left is making sure she washes her hair good. But that's the only thing I really check on her. But I'll give her. I kind of do it quick, and I'm like, here, you go ahead, and then she washes herself, and she's growing up. She is growing up, and I've said this a bunch, but man, I used to hold her, right? That like I could like almost like damn her like a football. Like now she's just daddy. I know. She's growing up fast. But like that's what I was saying earlier, where anybody that has kids, I encourage you, especially while they're young, if you can. I know not everybody has the opportunity to, but vlog, document for yourself or whoever it is. I'm not to speak ill, but I might not like her mother like that, but when I'm done with it, I'll probably give it to her too. It's her daughter too, growing up. That sometimes things are just bigger than you. And something like that. Like, I'm going to make sure that I message her and be like, do you want to meet somewhere for tomorrow morning for first day? Like, maybe even see, like, what should we put her in for the first day of school for, like, her outfit? We're going to go buy nail polish today so that she's got new nail polish for tomorrow. But, like, some things are bigger than us. And just because you dislike something or a scenario doesn't mean you can't. Don't want to be like that in front of Chandler. Got to play nice, right? So she deserves to share that moment with our daughter just as much as I do. I would be mad if I wasn't there the first day. If I was able to. I've said before, guys, I'm lucky enough. I'm so lucky to do YouTube full time for the last 2 years that I've got my PIC, my partner in crime, with me every day after my lives. We get to go do stuff. She's now going to school. But I've been lucky to be able to have all my moments like that with her and share things and hang out and be able to go to her first day of school tomorrow. I don't have to be at some fucking stupid job. That's not saying it works out, but like where I'm missing it. I'm pretty lucky. I'm a pretty fucking lucky guy. But I get when moms want to be the stay-at-home moms. I get it. These last couple of years of being able to be my own boss and work around, well, my daughter's schedule for anything has been a blessing. And for the fact that, yes, I can be here in the mornings, here in the evenings, whatever it is, pick her up from school, whatever. I get it. Nobody, who wouldn't want to do it? It's been incredible. I am a stay-at-home dad, Chris. I mean, honestly, bud. You cried? Great. But no, that's she does. No, she 100% loves it. Chandler loves everybody. Looked her name up before. Her name literally means candle maker, the bringer of light. But, it's just I've clawed my way to scenarios like this for a long time, and I got to enjoy it. But again, stay-at-home dad, man, you're right, Chris. It is. My job is to make sure that I have my stuff done for my shows, keep the house clean, grocery shop, feed kids. Like it really is. That is literally what I do. Like after I'm done, I said Chan will probably come home within the next hour to 2 hours usually. Sometimes she stays until the evening. But like I got stuff to do. I'll go pay bills. I gotta go to the stores. I gotta go do that. Like that's what we do. And she's been, like I said, my partner in crime with that until tomorrow. It's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna lie. I try to keep a hard exterior a lot of times, typical man. I get it, but my little princess has got her first day, and that's very special. And it is probably going to make me cry. So, but hang in there, Dad. I know. Man, I got to rehear because I swear these motherfuckers said, yeah, it's full day. Oh, I got to go get her a lunchbox. I swear these motherfuckers said they were out at 3:40. 3:40? What the fuck? But I guess she is going to school at 8:50. Carry the 2, divide by 3. That might be right. Because when you figure like high school starts at like what, 7:30, 8? And they're out at like 2:40. Sounds about right. That just seems really late. I know. We actually, Rage, we were, some dads refused. Oh, no, like the order I get, I do not know what is happening. The older I get, the more emotional I have become when it comes to, I don't fucking get it. I don't know if it's because I'm a girl dad now, or if it's just age, if it's whatever. Bro, we were just saying, I have to be careful listening to Sleep Token half the time in front of Chandler because I don't want, not that you can't show emotion, that's what we were saying, not that you can't do that, but I don't want her to see me just being upset. Thank you, Chris. You're growing up. Especially with the boys, sure. I have a certain like outlook, I guess, for my daughter that I want, where I have this thing where, I call her beautiful and like princess and all this stuff. And not that it's to, well, maybe for future boys, but it's that fact of she's going to hear that stuff from me all the time. These boys are going to have to step their game up. You're my princess. Yeah, my dad calls me that. I'm my dad's princess. What you got next? So, all I know is I do my best to love her. I do my best to provide for her. When she, like the other day, she was really upset. And I thought she was hurt at first. So I'm like, Chandler, what? What? And like, why? Like, come down. Like, she was just up in her bedroom crying. I thankfully, like, I heard her. And I'm like, Chandler, what? And she's like, I'm just, and I'm like, honey, she was just having a hard day with not seeing certain people and stuff. that we are no longer with. So it was, and I'm like, honey, if you have big feelings like this, you need to come talk to me. It's okay to cry. This is why I told her, I'm like, it's okay to cry, but come talk to me if you have big feelings like this. I'll talk with you. I was like, I don't want you just being up here crying by yourself when I can try to calm you down a little bit, or maybe, give you an answer to what you're looking for. Oh, muck ducks. That's why it's called murder, not muck duck. R is the most menacing sounds of the, wait. R is the most menacing of letters in the English language. Language. Yeah. But, or baby girls anyway, yeah. But just, it is different from raising boys to girls. I get that. Lori, I don't know. And unfortunately, it seems like somebody else, other grandma, doesn't really know either. Again, I'm not trying to air line, but it's like things just, we're aware. But yeah, I got the reference. But like I said, I don't know. I do my best to not drill Chandler, and also I try not to also like, what's the word? Plant something in her mind for her to say out loud, I guess. But so I try to ask without being too much, but so I like I said, but maybe it seems like it could be along those lines. Teachers staying on business. Well, at least here is what I have tried to take away from these types of scenarios and situations with, maybe custody or share time. And it is because a lot of the times what you guys say to me, I can only control when she's here. I know that I have figured out, and begin, because you guys have, talking me off ledges and stuff too, but I am her safe space. This is her safe place. She constantly says, "You're my favorite dad." And then I realized what that meant, because she is apparently forced to say, whatever, like, sure. I'm like, oh, she means stepdad to like, I get it now. And it was these things. So it's like, I'm doing my part, and that is the only thing I can control. All I know is I love her the best of my ability when she's here. And unfortunately, I cannot control when she's dropped off. All I know is, and you guys have heard her say it even on the lives, when she comes down, do I have to go home today? Aw, but I don't want to. Like, she doesn't want to, but I don't know what that entails. You can only take a 5 going on 6-year-old's word so much, though. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean like you don't believe them, but what is some fabricating in her mind going with the reality? But when does it stop? So we're also still growing, living for the first, right? Yeah. Right, Chris. No, I know. And that's pretty much where I'm at with it. I don't think she's being like hurt. I don't want to say certain words on here, but I just think that there is just maybe some kind of, there's clearly something that she doesn't like to be there like that. And it's not like we just fucking eat cake and have ponies in the front yard and all we do is play video games. No. And all honestly, I feel bad sometimes because there's no kids here now. I don't know any kids in this neighborhood. We just kind of hang out. And she still would rather, man, I don't know. So it's just, I just do my best for here. And that is where, like I said, rainbows and you're right. When I learned that a couple months ago that I can only control what I do with her and when she's with me to make her feel safe and feel loved is the only thing I can do. We need to support your facts. Hey, morning. Yeah, about 15 minutes, guys. Sure she can tell. Well, I appreciate that. You know, I don't know what happens at her house, but all I know is here, when she is with me, yeah, it's maybe 12, 13 minutes with traffic to get her to school. But like for here, I do not know what happens behind closed doors at her other place, but I don't know if she acts the same way. She is constantly just randomly will walk down the steps to come I wanted to give you a hug and just, I love you. And then she just goes back up and then, or she'll just be sitting there rolling. You're my favorite dad. I love you. Just shit like that. It's all day. And I'm like, I wonder if, like, is this just what she does? Which is fine. But I've thought about that. I'm like, maybe I do get special treatment. And if I do, why? Because I'm not doing anything hard. This is basic. She does that to you too. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. When I had my really bad morning, literally stuff breaking, I thought I was in some financial trouble there for a hot minute because I thought I didn't pay a bill. And it was just this one after the other, like directly after the live. And that little girl, I wasn't being loud, like she didn't even hear, like I wasn't even saying anything. That little girl came downstairs and looked at me and smiled and was like, I just coming to give you a hug, Daddy. And in that moment, now I wasn't cured, but man, in that moment, I needed that. I needed to hear that from her little voice and her little arms wrapped around my leg to give me a hug. It helped. Like, think I get where she's coming from. I mean, Jesus, if I take the shirt off, then all the other sluts will come out. We can't have that. Nah, I think I'll keep it on. If you want to see that, you got to pay for it on the $4.99. We'll get the goods for free. Well, we've said before, there's a difference between, that's why they call them mama's boys and daddy's girl for a reason. Like, for real. All three of us boys are mama's boys. 100%. Differently, because like Kyle said it before. Dude, I'm super, like, don't talk to me, don't touch me, don't fucking, like, just... Like when you're sick, anything. When Kyle's sick, he's like, I just want my mom. And I'm like, really? Like, stay the furthest fucking thing away from me. Like, it's nothing like that. Like, no, I don't like her, but it's like, nope, don't need you. No, I'm cool. She's daddy's girl and I love it. And that's where being a fucking girl dad, and especially, again, guys, not sound like a broken record, but truly like a single dad now, and being a girl dad, dude, the other night when she was starting to get her like little UTI thing, she's like, it's kind of stinging. man, I'm panicking. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't have her car. Like, where do I take her? It's 9 o'clock at night. I don't want this to, if this is going to get worse by the morning, I got to go right now. You know, do I check? How do I check for that? Like, man, I was fucking, I was a wreck. Because just wanted to make, my little girl, she was uncomfortable. My princess, there was something wrong with her. Like, you know? You learn to leave her alone unless he calls. Yeah. Spencer, little chubby legs. Yeah. I will say I did hear one time, and it did upset me a little bit because and again, it could be a multitude of reasons, but she told me she got hurt one time, and oh no, it was when I think she had another UTI and it was hurting really bad. Chandler told me, and she was like, I was crying for you, and you weren't allowed to come over, and I was like, oh honey, like. Had I known that, I'd have been there immediately. My greatest fear, I'm serious. One of my irrational fears is that like I'll be live or like recording something, and and that I get a message or like a call and I didn't know of like her, you know, sick or that she wants me or needs me, and that I'm working. You know how awful I'll feel if she's been hurt and I didn't get the call right away because I'm playing Doom on Twitch? I'll never forgive myself, man. Never. It wasn't my fault, and I know that. But it's just like, that's what I'm saying, like scenarios like that. Like I have this fear. Fist fight someone down, yeah. But like I said, I do what I can when I'm here or when she's with me. And as a parent, and any new parents out there, future parents, that's all you can do. You know, I wasn't, and I'm not even saying I'm the greatest, but like I wasn't always like this. This has taken time and effort and years and trial and error. And now it's just one of those, like, I kind of understand how kids are. But things of this caliber, first days, you know, growing up, having a girl without having, like, it's just me and Dev here. So in the future, when lady things start happening, I'm gonna go, here, watch this, YouTube it. No, but I need to brush up on that. And I keep saying, like, one of the biggest things for school, yeah, right now, the juice blend, yep. But I need to get one of those hair things to learn how. I can braid, I can do that, but like being good at it, because I don't want to be that dad that just always sends her to school when she's with me with just a ponytail. She wants to be pretty. She wants to feel like Elsa or whatever it is. Like, well, I want her to know that she can depend on me. And that sometimes I can't always be there like that, but that yes. Yeah, for sure. But I just, you know, worry. It's a worry. I think all parents do. Well, and Alex does too. Yeah, he does. And again, got over that irrational thought of him thinking I'm just abandoning him or whatever when I don't text him every 2 days or write back or whatever. He understands. We both have lives and he's a grown up. My son's almost 20 years old. And my daughter's going to be 6. Do that math. I love my little girl, but damn it, I was pretty much, I was done. Like, coffee makes me poop too. I usually poop beforehand. Oh, starts basic. That's going to be hard. Yep, that is going to be hard. All right, guys, a few more minutes. Just kind of wrapping up here. So tonight, just like normal. So I will be on. Oh, thanks. Sure. Yeah. Detour tonight again. Normal After Dark Live. I've been trying to get in some like Twitch just to play some games until I get my I get my tower, but it would also just depend on when Chandler does come home today or when she wants to. So I can try to if I have time, but more than likely it'll just be on the Detour tonight. But if you have not already, go check out on the Detour the sneak peek or on the community post on Rykerroad of the ghost vlog, the ghost hunting. Kyle worked his fucking finger magic. That sounded weird. He just did a good job of putting that clip together, making it look like an actual show. It's going to be really cool. And I am super stoked for you guys to see what I've already seen as the full product. He told me, he's like, I cut around a few things. He was like, this and that. Like, I get you, maybe some dead space, but I assure you, everything that is in there is real, or that we thought something, like, I swear to God, I heard my full name. So the drone footage, though, I don't know. It'll be out, I think Monday, probably like 9 a.m. I think it's going to be Monday, I think, because he already got the teasers out before Sunday. But the drone footage, that was stock footage from Adobe, or whatever it was. So Kyle found, basically off the internet, but so he found that. So we didn't do that, but I didn't hear that. No, Chris, I swear I heard my first and last name in the spirit box. Stalk my footage. I think tomorrow is what we were going for. I think. He said I told him, I was like, if you got a teaser out by Saturday and Sunday to let it run, I was like, just let's do it Monday. He was like, worst case, we didn't get something together Sunday, Monday, and that's why it would have been Tuesday. So I'm assuming, but all right, guys, it is pretty much that time. I'm gonna hop off here. Like I said, the teaser was cool. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna hop off here. Like I said, I'll be on Detour tonight, but if I can get in some gaming in a little bit, I will. No promises, but appreciate you guys hanging out. We will see you guys tonight and tomorrow as well. Like I said, go check out that sneak peek trailer. So have a good one, guys.